All right, here we are with Martin Shoemaker. We just finished an amazingly fun recording on the use of Kickstarter programs to help a publishing program. So, Martin, just briefly, an overview for what the people listening have to look forward to.
Well, we'll be talking about Kickstarter and how it can become a discoverability mechanism both for readers and for publishers, for authors, that thanks partly to Brandon Sanderson, people now understand you can find cool books on Kickstarter. And we particularly talked about my new book, Ulla, Martian Songbook 1, which is my first experiment with Kickstarter as an outreach program.
No, I love the book, and I think people are going to love that too. And it's fascinating how your research played into it and just made it so realistic, even though you got a Martian invasion happening. So making that real was very cool. And so we talk a lot about how you can use the Kickstarter as a means to get a book project going where you might not otherwise have had success because maybe you don't have a publisher willing to support you, or an editor that can take or not an editor, but an agent that would go out and shop it for you. This is something that you still have as a cause point to make a successful career as a writer. We've obviously got some major success stories with like Brandon Sanderson, but you've got other authors with not nearly that volume of money raised, like with Kevin Anderson and Dean Smith, and like what you're doing too now to be able to cover these expenses to make it go. But we also cover too what type of a goal you should set.
Mm-hmm. And setting a modest, achievable goal will be more successful than setting a goal that you'll never reach.
Right, and will result then in no Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, and then just if you're not familiar with Martin's books, where do they find out about you and your other books that you've written?
My website, shoemaker.space.
Great. So be sure to listen to Martin on the Writers and Illustrators of the Future podcast, and best of luck to you on your Kickstarter and on this next book release, Martin.
Thank you.